Okay, welcome everybody to Sunday class. Everybody doing good? Yes? Okay. All right, so today is a special day. Do you know that? A special day? Everybody knows it? What is it? What is today? Tell me, Nitya.
Rama.
Yes, Rama. Okay. All right, so we're gonna have a special class because it's Ram Navmi. All right, so we'll start. We'll start with our prayers. Oops, sorry, did I do something wrong? Oopsie. No. Yeah. All right. All right, let's close the eyes and let's just do the prayers. You can read if you want from your screen. Okay. Om Ajnanaatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshunmilitam Yena Tasmai
Shri Gurudeva Namaha.
Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Nityananda
Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. All right. So today's special class is Rama Navmi for Lord Rama. And we're gonna learn about what everybody must have heard about Ramayana, right? I'm guessing, right? You know the story. I'm assuming everybody knows the story. But we're gonna just go through a little bit like on the storyline. But so so Lord Rama was do you know where Lord Rama was born? Who knows? How about Ramaya? You want to give answer?
Lord Rama was born in Ayodhya.
In Ayodhya. Yes, very good. Ayodhya is a place in India, and Lord Rama was born there, right? So now, I don't know if you guys know, but recently there was a temple we like opened again, and Lord Rama's place in Ayodhya. It's a new temple, and for many years there was no temple there, but now it is. All right, so we're just gonna go through like what was the purpose of Lord Rama's appearance, right? Lord Rama was he came for like when God comes, he comes for two purposes, right? We learned in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says how he comes to annihilate the miscreants and protect his devotees, right? So and you guys know you learned about 10 avatars, das avatar of Krishna, and Lord Rama is one of them, right? And then like you must have learned about Lord Rama in das avatar. So you see that, Krishna is the main, and then Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narsimha, Vamana, Parshurama, Rama, Balarama, Buddha, and Kalki, right? So Lord Rama is right there. And the appearance of Lord Rama was, as we mentioned, two reasons. So we're just gonna go through those couple of verses as a reference from Bhagavad Gita, right? So I'm assuming Ansh knows the verse. Would you like to recite, Ansh? Yes, go ahead, please.
Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharata abhyutanam dharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham.
Okay, very good. Would you like to read the translation as well?
Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice, O descendant of Bharata, and the predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself.
Yes. So see, those are the two reasons God comes on earth, that, you know, there is so much of irreligion, then he wants to, you know, kill those demons, right? He wants to fight with those demons. And when there is like, and it doesn't, the another verse is about the purpose of paritranaya sadhana. So does anybody know this verse? Would like to read it? Okay, Dhwani, you want to go?
साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Very- Yeah, no, you're muted. Yeah, speak again.
The pious and miscreants to re-establish the principles of religion, I myself appear millennium after millennium.
Very good. So he again says, right, to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants. And he reestablishes the principles of religion. So he comes millennium after millennium. So that means he doesn't just come once and goes like, no, but he comes again and again. Like there are different avatars. That's what we learned, right? That Krishna, they usually say that there are so many avatars from time immemorial. It just keeps on coming, like periodically, just to protect us from irreligion, right? So during the time of Ramayana, who was the miscreant? Who knows the name of the demon? Everybody knows. Okay, Nandini. Who was?
Ravana.
Yes, the Ravana, the 10-headed one, right? His name was Dashagriva, but then Dasha means 10. He had 10 heads. And he was like a very, very dangerous Rakshasa. You know the Ramayana, you know what he did, you know, he was very like he wanted to be the strongest, and that's how he took the boon that he wants to be the, like he should not get killed by anybody, right? So that's why Lord Rama took birth to, to annihilate. And he, during Lord Rama's time, Lord Rama actually killed so many demons, not just Ravana. So if you know Ramayana, there are Ansh, do you know who was the first lady demon Rama killed? Tataka, yes, Tataka. So there was a demon called Tataka. And actually, there are other demons that are like in Ramayana who are killed. Like here, you see this golden deer that was Ravana's uncle, and he was a demon too, right? Do you know anybody knows his name? Yes, Ansh. Marich, yes. So he was a demon too, but for him he didn't have choice, because Ravana said, if you don't agree on to my plan, I'm gonna kill you. So Marich says, you know what, better than you, I should get killed by Lord Rama. So then he supports Ravana. But anyways, so that those are, and you see in this picture, right, like how Lord Rama is killing all the demons, and those demons are actually, they're interfering with the yagyas these brahmanas are doing, right? Ramaya, you want to say something?
Who's the first? What's the first picture?
It's Tataka.
Oh.
So anyway, Lord Rama was basically, he was too much, like he wanted to is it okay? All right, this all the saints, they are doing the yagyas, fire sacrifice, and he wants to protect them as well. So see, there are two purposes: protecting the pious and killing this miscreants, right? So those two things are happening. You can see in this picture. So now let's talk about how Lord Rama came. So we heard about the purpose why he comes, right? So two purposes, and now we'll learn about Lord Rama's story. So I'm not sure if everybody knows, but Lord Rama was in the dynasty of Sun. They were called Suryavanshis. Suryavanshis are in the dynasty of Sun, and his name was Sun god is called Vivashwan. So we heard that name. I don't know if everybody knows, but his name comes in Bhagavad Gita. And in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that my Gita I spoke first to Sun God. So Sun God, Vivashwan, and then it gets passed on to other, and then it gets broken, and then Krishna speaks Bhagavad Gita again. So that is the same Sun God. He was in Lord Rama's ancestry. Okay, so that's why they are called Suryavanshis. And if you see Ramayana, like you'll see those people have a special tilak. They do half sun. I have marked that. But anyways, so that's why we can see that in Srimad Bhagavatam also there is that Sukadev Goswami mentions about Lord Rama, and in that there is a verse number 9.10.1. Sukadev Goswami talks about who were all in Lord Rama's lineage. So somebody wants to read the translation? Okay, let's say Dhwani. Dhruva. Let's go Dhruva. Dhruv.
Sukadev Goswami said, the son of Maharaj Khatwanga was Dhirapaku, and his son was celebrated Maharaj Raghu. From Maharaj Raghu came Aja, and from Aja was born the great personality Maharaj Dashratha.
Okay. And you can see the slide. The first one is sun god. In his lineage, his son was Ishwaku, right? And then Bhagiratha. So in that same lineage, you could even Ganga came on earth because of them. Okay, the same lineage. Bhagiratha, and then Dilip, and then Dirgabahu, and Raghu, Aja, and Dashratha. You see here? And then from there is the Lord Rama comes. And Dashratha had 4 sons, right? Who are the 4 sons? Nandini?
Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrughan.
Yeah, you can see in the slide, right? Ram. And actually, the 4 of them, they were all Vishnu Tattvas. They're not like random people like us born like that. They were all Vishnu, expansions of Vishnu. I'm not sure if you understand about expansions, but they're the same Lord, but they are expansions. Okay, so Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrughan. So So we'll learn about, how Lord Rama was born. So the King Dashrath had, he had three queens, right? Do you know the name of three queens? Who knows it? Okay, I want somebody else. This time, everybody's ready. I know Ansh knows. Ashi, do you know three queens of Dashrath? Names of three queens? Lord Rama's mother, at least? No? Okay. All right. Then I would say go, Nandini. Go ahead.
I know two of them.
Okay.
KK and Kaushल्या, right?
Very good. Okay. Okay. And Ansh, can you fill up the third one?
Sumitra.
Sumitra. Very good. So there were three queens, Kaushalya, Kaikeyi, and Sumitra. So Kaushalya is Lord Rama's wife, Lord Rama's mother. Kaikeyi is Bharata's mother, and Sumitra had two kids, Lakshman and Shatrughna. Okay, so this king had three wives, but he didn't have any he didn't have any kids. So once, he was very worried, like what's gonna happen to this Sun dynasty? Ramaya want to speak something? Like, do you want to ask something?
The second one, she sent Ram to the forest for
Yeah.
14 years.
Yes, you're right. So yeah, you guys know pretty much what was Ramayana about, but I just want to go in little bit depth about how he was born. This Dashrath didn't have any kids, right? So he goes to his guru and like asks, like, what's gonna happen to my son dynasty? Like, there is nobody. I need son. So he gives advice. The guru of Dasharath gives advice that you should do a Putra Kameshti Yagya. So the Putra Kameshti Yagya is basically you do certain kind of yagya, and like there was a special Brahmana, nobody else could do that. It was like not any ordinary Brahmana can do that yagya. It's a special yagya done by special Brahmana, and the special Brahmana was Rishishinga. And so this king decides to go and beg to that Brahmana, please, please come and do that yagya for us. I could have I could have sons. So Rishishinga Muni, he agrees. He says, okay, I'll do that. And so this, you see the first picture, he was like, the Brahmanas did the yagya, and in that yagya, fire sacrifice, the personality comes out with the pot of kheer, and then he gives it to king, and that king was supposed to give that kheer to his wives equally, or like however, but those so one part was given to Kaushalya, another part was given to Kaikeyi, and left two parts were given to Sumitra. So then that's how Sumitra had two kids, and then Rama and Bharata were like, they were like single. I mean, like they were not twins, right? So then there's four brothers were born, and then they had a guru, right? Vishwamitra. So they received all the military arts, all the knowledge from Vishwamitra Muni. Right? So Vishwamitra Muni, he actually takes that, like, there was a tradition in the olden days that kids, they don't stay at their homes. They go to Guru's ashram, right? In olden days, they used to go to Guru's ashram, and they would take their they learn things like they learn military art, they learn all the Vedas, they learn all kind of things what the kids need to learn, right? They learn from in Guru's ashram. So Vishwamitra Muni was the one And uh, so you know, like how Tataka got killed, Vishwamitra Muni, you know, he comes some like once and begs to Dashrath, please send your son with me, and I want to like want to kill those Rakshasas who are harassing while we are doing yagyas. So that's when, you know, this thing happened. Like Vishwamitra Muni takes those young boys that, and Rama and Lakshmana were pretty young at that time, you know, they were not like 20-year-old. In the picture maybe it looked like it, but they were pretty like just 12, 14 years old. So Dashrath Maharaj was really scared, you know, I don't want to send my kids, but Vishwamitra said, don't worry, I'll take care of them. So that's how uh, Lord Rama, that's when he starts killing all the demons after, like after that. Before that, he was in the, you know, like just childhood. All this demon killing or any story starts after that. Right? Okay, so I don't want to go into the whole story of Ramayana because we're going to learn that over the period of time in small sections. And I also have a you know, link I'm going to share in WhatsApp, so you guys can hear Ramayana if you want in episode. It's like 9-10 minutes of listening before sleeping. Maybe you can try listening just for 10 minutes or so, then you will know the whole story slowly. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into what we learned from Ramayana. Okay, so all right, what does the slide say? Always choose right.
Right.
Yes. So in Ramayana, like there are so many episodes where, you know, like you have to choose like in you see in the first picture, right, that Lord Rama, he goes to the for 14 years because the mother Kaikeyi was she asked that, you know, Lord Rama should go for 14 years and Bharat should be the king, right? So Lord Rama, what did he do? He, when his father said that you should go to um you know, for forest for 14 years, did he argue? How could you do?
No.
I'm the firstborn son, I'm supposed to have the kingdom, right? Did he argue? He didn't argue. He just said, okay, I'll do it, whatever you say, I'm gonna do it. So he did not, and another thing, like he did not even take offense. So sometimes, you know, we might do the things, we feel like, okay, somebody saying to do something, might not like it, you may argue, or you may say like you would do it but not with the all heart, you know, like half-heartedly, you could say that, right? So but Lord Rama, he didn't even take any offense, he just said yes and did that without any argument, right? And like here in the picture you see that uh Bharata. So what happens is Bharata was, you know, when as soon as he hears that Lord Rama has gone to the forest, so he was really sad that, you know, how did it happen? So he wants to he goes to Lord Rama and says that, you know, please come back, you know, don't, you know, you are the only one who can take care of Ayodhya. Like I don't want to do it. So, but Lord Rama tells that you're supposed to do it for 14 years. Please go ahead and take care of the kingdom. So Bharata actually takes Lord Rama's sandals and he takes and keeps it on the throne and serves. He still runs the kingdom, but he doesn't sit on the throne. He does it as if he's the servant of the Lord, right? He is not accepting, like even though he's a king for 14 years, but he's not accepting that as that this is my thing. He's just accepting that as a duty, this is my duty on behalf of Lord Ramachandra. So see, he did the right thing, right? He's just doing his job, but not thinking himself as a king. He's thinking himself as a servant, right? So that you might have options in your life anytime, but you have to choose what's right, what is wrong, right? So I cannot tell you exactly how it is, but when some situations come in your life, you need to think about what's the right thing to do, what is the religious or you know, you choose your thing by thinking right or wrong. Okay. All right. So, and then another lesson we are learning from here is love your siblings. So you see in Ramayana, there were four brothers, and like there were four brothers, right? Rama, Lakshmana, Bharat, and Shatrugna. And they were all so close to each other. I see here you guys, like you have so many siblings here, Nandini, Nandika, and then Dhwani and Dhruv. There are like so many, like you guys have siblings, I'm pretty sure, even if they're not in the camera right now. But you guys take care of your siblings, right? In good times and bad times. So the very, very good example of that is, who wants to raise hand? Like from Ramayana. Yes, Ansh?
Oh, wait, never mind.
Lakshman, right? Lakshman, how he took care of Lord Rama, right? He served him so much, like so nicely throughout 14 years. Lord, actually, Sumitra, Kaikeyi told Lord Rama to go to the forest, but like Lakshmana didn't have to go. He didn't have to go, but he still said, "No, I'll go." Why? He wanted to serve Lord Rama. He's like, he's my big brother, and he's he's equal to father to me. So I'm not gonna leave him. I'm not gonna let him go alone. So you see in the picture, right? Like how he's lifting the branch, right? He's lifting the branch and Lord Rama is passing through. So they say that he did not sleep for 14 years. Do you know that? Isn't that surprising? Lakshmana did not sleep for 14 years. He was constantly serving Lord Rama. So like he would, for Mother Sita, he would get woods. Or he would, like when they're sleeping, he would guard so not any animal or not anybody attack them. So
Yeah.
he's constantly serving. So when you have like elder sibling, you should have the like the tendency should be to serve, because they're elders. I mean, I know it's hard to do it when you're young, but that's a very good thing that when there's somebody elder to you, you respect and you try to okay. All right, and then another example here is about Lord Rama and Bharata, right? How Bharata was, uh, like even though he was, if you know that Lord Rama did not have his own, like Lakshmana and Shatrugna were twin brothers. They were like born from same mother, but they're all born from different mothers. But how much love they have for each other, right? Even Bharata was he did so much austerity for 14 years for Lord Rama. Um, like even Lakshmana went with Lord Rama in the forest, but 14 years instead of staying as a king, Lord actually Bharata did not stay in the kingdom. He stayed in a small hut outside the Ayodhya. He stayed in a little hut. Even though he was like he was running the whole kingdom, but he thought that if my Lord Rama is uh, not sleeping on the bed, I cannot sleep on the bed too, because I'm servant and servant, I'm not supposed to do that. So he actually makes a small hut, and then he stays there for 14 years and still rules the kingdom like as a servant, basically, right? Um, and Bharata had so much love for Rama that um, when even he left his mother for Lord Rama, right? Because he understood that what is right and what is wrong. He understood that Kaikeyi, whatever she didn't do right thing. So he did not support that, even though it was his own mother, right? So doing right is very important, and you have to understand the purpose behind it. So it shows that how uh, Bharata loved Lord Rama, right? So that's the top, like that's another lesson we're learning, that you should love your siblings. All right, then comes keeps your promise, right? Who wants to um tell it what promise was given to, like there are so many promises actually in Ramayana. Do you know the first one? Kaikeyi received two promises from Dashrath, right? He's like, okay, you can ask anytime, any boon. And then and the Kaikeyi asked to Dashrath that I want two boons. And then Dashrath had to keep his promise. Okay, because he said, okay, I'll give you two boons. Then he keeps his promise. Okay, I'll do it. He didn't have, even though he didn't like it, but he did it, right? And Lord Rama, so you see in the first picture, right? Kaikeyi says that I want Lord Rama to be sent for 14 years to the forest, and I want my son as um a king. So then Dashratha really gets so much, he was so sad to hear that, because Lord Rama was so, like he loved Lord Rama so much, more than himself, basically. So, but still he keeps his promise. That means when you promise somebody, when you do, if it's you know, then you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to keep your promise, right? If you don't keep your promise, that means you're a liar. You don't want to be a liar, right? You can't be a liar. So you gotta learn how to keep your promise. And then another example is about, how Lord Ram, like Sita. Sita is another example in Ramayana, how she keeps her promise. So Sita, when she got married to Lord Rama, he's like she gave promise that, okay, I'll be with you wherever you go. I'm gonna be your partner and everything, like in happiness or in distress, right? So Sita keeps her promise. Do you know that Sita was not an ordinary lady? Like she was born as she was a daughter of Janaka, so she was a princess. And being a princess, she had every opulent. She had everything she wanted, and she never did any hard things, like when you go in the forest, you have so much an inconvenience, right? They're walking barefoot, you see that, very simple clothing, and you have like heat and cold and rain and so many stuff, and the animals, you have to sleep on the floor, you can't eat whatever you want, so much austerity, right? So Sita, even though after that, so even Sita was not Kaikeyi did not tell anybody else to go to forest except for Rama. For her, Rama was supposed to go to the forest, but Sita said, "No, I'm gonna come with you because I gave you a promise. I'm gonna be with you wherever you go. I'm gonna be as your part. So I'm gonna be a partner." So Sita follows, and then Lord and Lakshmana also says, "No, I want to serve my brother and my sister-in-law." So he follows them again, right? So that's another example of how Sita keeps her promise to Lord Ramachandra, right? So there's another thing we learned, and there are so many other promises. Even like we learned about how Bharata keeps his promise, right? For 14 years. Bharata said, 14 years, if you don't come back in 14 years, I'm going to give up my life. But then, luckily, 14 years, they all reached back to Ayodhya. All right. All right. A very important advice in life. Very, very important one. What is it? Never
Never
follow.
follow bad advice.
Yeah, because in like wherever you go, you would always have somebody would say, okay, you know what? It's okay. You can do it. It's fine. Let's say uh, something small like a stealing or grabbing something, sneaking and taking something. Oh, it's okay. You know, the friends, sometimes the friends would say, it's okay to do it. It's okay, no problem. Sometimes you can lie, it's okay. Sometimes you can steal, it's okay. But is it okay? No, it's not okay. You should not hear to those kind of people when they say it's okay to do it. It's not okay. Like what is right and what is wrong. You have to choose. This is right, this is wrong. Right? So never follow bad advice. And see here, there are two examples again. Here in Ramayana, you see that Manthara, Manthara was the one who gives bad advice to Kaikeyi. And Kaikeyi, she, instead of saying no to she said, okay, I'll do it. And look what she did. She told Dashratha to send Lord Rama to Ayodhya, to the
Exile.
forest, and Dashrath Maharaj passed away. Right, the king was gone because in separation he couldn't tolerate the separation of Lord Rama. So then she herself made her a widow because she followed the bad advice, right? She didn't hear to she did not understand what is right and wrong. Just followed somebody said something and said okay without thinking, right? And then same thing happened to Ravana, right? This is her Ravana's sister. Do you know the name of her? Yes, Ramaya, do you know the name? Go ahead.
I think it's Gurdita.
Yes, Surpanaka. Yeah, Surpanaka was her name, and she was Ravana's sister. So she was actually in the jungle, and she liked Lord Rama, but she approached Lakshmana as well, and Lakshmana cut off her nose, and then she bleeds and goes to Ravana screaming, and actually Ravana would not be much bothered by what she was saying, but she said, you know what, they have a beautiful wife, Sita, you should kidnap her, you know and that's how Ravana did not even think that Rama can kill anybody. He's so strong, he can kill the whole army of demons. Then if I kidnap Sita, it's definitely my I'm gonna get killed. But didn't understand that. Just listen to a bad advice, right? So yeah. So those are the two good examples we should not follow. bad advice. Basically, you should think of what is right and what is wrong. All right. Okay. Then very important one. Always love your parents. I know everybody loves parents, right? But what you can do for your parents is very important, right? So how Lord Rama, even though he got like he Dashratha said that you have to go out for 14 years. He did not think bad about his parents. You know, sometimes parents may say out of, like they're because whatever they're doing because of concern or because of their duty or whatever the reason is. They always think good for kids. They never say they never think bad of their kids, right? So even they sometimes they scold, sometimes they may not give you what you want, but you should think of what is the purpose behind it, right?
Okay.
What is the need of parents. They're not just doing it because they feel happy of doing or troubling their kids. No, they don't, right? So so like Lord Rama did not take any offense. We should not do that. We should not take any offense towards our parents, right? That they're whatever they're doing for our happiness, like for our good future, right? So just take the example of Lord Rama and like never take offense about how what your parents are. Always should respect your parents, okay, no matter what. Even though they may get angry, they may get upset, never get you should never take offense or never disrespect your parents, right? So another example here, like Sumitra, Lord Rama is touching feet of Sumitra. How Sumitra was and actually even they go to Kaikeyi. Even Kaikeyi did so much bad things. Like she sent Lord Rama to the forest, but Lord Rama did not think anything bad about her, even though she did that. She like, and when Lakshmana was very angry on Kaikeyi, he actually stops Lakshmana from that. How dare you talk about like that about your mother? Kaikeyi is our mother. So see how much respect for parents. Like even though that much bad happened to Lord Rama, he's not even taking, like not even thinking bad about Kaikeyi or Dashrath, right? So that's a very good lesson we should learn from our parents. We should always respect and should always follow what they're saying, right? We should follow instructions of our parents. Okay. All right. So, and another one is always protect the weak.
Okay.
Right. So you will see that you will have younger siblings, right? They're weaker than you, right? And when at that time you have to protect your siblings, and it could be anything. It could be your pet. It could be anything which you feel like you're stronger. It could be your friend. Who knows? Like somebody's bullying. Who knows? But you should always be in the protection of you're somebody who's weaker. So here in uh you see in the picture, Sita was getting kidnapped, right? And Jatayu is fighting with Ravana. Even though, like here, Sita being a very weak, right? She's not able to fight against Ravana. So Jatayu is helping. He tried to fought like with Ravana, even though he was not strong enough, but he at least tries. He's trying to fight against, right? And there are so many other examples, but I could just think of this, that you should protect the weak. All right. So those, oops, sorry. Sorry. I lost the slide. All right, here. Okay. So these are the lessons we learned from Ramayana, and I'm pretty sure you all know the Ramayana because I did not go through the whole thing, but I'm gonna send you the link how to listen to, like you can listen in sections and you'll know the whole thing. Okay. So, and there is, so on today's Rama Navmi, so you should know, like we're gonna learn one verse about Lord Rama. Ramaya, you want to say something?
Now I don't really watch Ramayana, but I used to.
Oh, you used to watch Ramayan?
Yeah, I don't really now.
Okay. Yeah, it's always good to remember Lord Rama, or we should always repeat the things, otherwise we forget, right? And even if you do it more times, there's no harm. It's always good to learn. And when in those things, when you learn, like when you do it again and again and again, when you read it again and again, or watch it, you will get more like what we're learning. See, you learned so many things from Ramayan, right? So it's no problem if you have to listen. I would prefer listening or reading more than watching, but at least you can rather than watching all bad stuff or stupid videos, at least something virtuous, like what you can hear good stories of shastras. Yes. So there is one verse we're gonna kind of memorize today, and it's all about Rama. I don't know if you have heard of this, but I'm gonna speak and you guys can repeat after me, okay? Shri Rama Rama Rameti.
Shri Rama Rama Rameti.
Shri Rama Rama Rameti.
Shri Ram
Rama
Rameti.
Shri Rama Rama Rameti.
Shri Ram Rameti.
Rameti.
Rame Rame Manorame.
Rama Rama Manorame.
Rame Rame Manorame.
Rame Rame Manorame.
Rame Rame Manorame.
Rame Rame Manorame.
Sahasranama Tatulyam.
Shashatatavidyam.
Sahasranama Tatulyam.
Shashatatavidyam.
Sahasranama Tatulyam.
Sahasranavadram.
Ramanama Varanane.
Ramanamavanamrane.
Ramanama Varanane.
Ramanamavanamane.
Ramanama Varanane.
Ramanamavanamane.
Okay, so we're gonna read it again, okay? Sri Rama Rama Rameti. Rame Rame Manorame.
Sahasranavadram. Ramanamavanamane.
Okay, let's read the whole verse like 3 times. We'll repeat, okay? The whole verse. You can read it. Sri
Shri Rama Rama
Rameti.
Rama
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 Manorame. Sahasranama Tatulyam.
Yam Ramanamavanamane.
Okay, second time, okay? Shri
Rama, Rama, Rama,
Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Namanane Shri Rama Rama Rame Rame Sahasranama Tattulyam Ramanama Pranane.
something with the teacher.
Okay, who's gonna read the translation? Ashi, go ahead.
Chanting the name of Sri Rama just 3 times is equivalent to reciting the entire list of Lord Vishnu 1,000 names.
Very good. See how potent is Lord Rama's name. When you say, like in olden days, I remember, all the like maybe your parents, grandparents, they were like my grandparents, they were all like so much into Rama's name. They were always chant Lord Rama's name, Rama, 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 Rama. So when you're Ramaya, want to say something?
Rama isn't in my name.
Yes, Ramaya, that's right. So see, that's why people actually name their kids kind of, so they can chant Lord Rama's name. Like many of the kids in olden days used to have names of Lord. So, when you're chanting the Lord. So how important it is to do the chanting in Kali Yuga, right? The chanting the name of Lord Rama only just 3 times is equivalent to reciting the entire list of 1,000 names of Vishnu. So have you heard of Vishnu Sahasranama? Sahasra means 1,000. So even when you're saying the whole Sahasranama, you just say Lord Rama's name 3 times, and it's so potent. It gives all the fruit of doing 1,000 names. So it's very important to chant Lord Rama's name, right? So I would say on Lord Rama, it's Rama Navmi, it's a very auspicious day. At least you guys can do a chanting, like there are chanting beads. You can do one round of Lord Rama's names, Ram, 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 or maybe you can write it down for 108 times or something. It's very potent to chant Lord Rama's name. Okay. All right. So I think that's it for today's class. And we're gonna I want to just go through, I want to ask you what you learned from the class today. There were so many things to learn from the class today, right? Any interesting one? Okay. Nandini, Nandika? No? Yes? There was nothing you learned from the class?
He's
Okay.
running away. She was putting she's waving the. I have a question.
What?
Are we gonna learn the whole story?
Actually, we will just go in sections. We're not gonna cover the whole thing, but uh, we're gonna I'm gonna send you the link. You can hear it every day, and we will actually learn the whole Ramayana by the end of few months. You'll understand what is Ramayana. Yeah, it's gonna be not continuous, but you'll understand the whole storyline. Yes, Ramaya, you want to say something?
Are we gonna learn the main parts of the
Yes.
Ramayana?
Yes. You're gonna learn about all the personalities who were all in Ramayana and what they did and how it happened. So you'll learn. Today is just because it's Ram Navami, we wanted to learn on we just wanted to focus more on Lord Rama. Okay. So any takeaway points, please? No takeaways?
What are takeaways?
Takeaway means what you learned from today. Okay, I guess nobody learned anything today. I gave big headings. of the yes, actually,
Never follow bad advice.
very nice. See, you learned something. Good job. Thank you. All right, Atisha,
Listen to your parents.
very nice.
Keep
Good.
your
All right.
promise.
Ramaya,
Respect your elders.
yes, good job. Dwani,
Should love
I couldn't hear you. You should love your
parents.
yes, good job. Nitya, I couldn't hear you, Nitya, at all. Can you come closer? I don't know. Couldn't hear you.
Write it as a comment.
Yeah, that's fine. You can write as a comment. Okay. And how about loving your doing a right thing? Should always think what is right and what is wrong. Okay? No, don't just follow anybody's advice. Think twice before you do things, right? And love your siblings. So many things we learned today from Ramayan class, right? So, all right. So today is Ram Navmi. I would say you should, chant the names of the Lord. At least nothing. You can at least offer one flower to lordships today. Okay. Go outside. It's spring. You'll find so many flowers. Go ahead and offer something to the deities in your home. Okay, or whatever the worshipable place. You just offer a flower, fruit, anything you like, maybe sweet of your choice. Okay. All right. Let's stop. We're gonna do the final prayer. Oh, Nandini, you want to say something?
I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, wait, I forget my question.
Okay. Never mind. We're gonna do
Wait,
the
I remember it now.
prayers.
I remember.
Go ahead.
When can we have a new Kahoot sometime, please?
Kahoot, yes, we're gonna have Kahoot, but we have to finish certain sections. Then what are you gonna answer if you don't know things, right? So you need to learn first, then you have to have Kahoot. Kahoot we cannot have every time. We should have like when you learn something, then we can have Kahoot. Can I just give you exam before you learn, like before you study something? What grade are you in? Yeah. What grade are you in? Nandini.
Second.
Second grade. Can I give you fourth grade exam?
Yes.
No, right? So you have to learn for about fourth grade, right? So like that. Kahoot is the same thing. It's like you learn
Yes.
first, and then there will be a game or whatever, what you know about it. Okay. All
Kahoot.
right. Let's go ahead and do our closing prayers. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya patitana pavanebhyo
Krishna
All right, everybody, you guys have a wonderful rest of the Rama Navami. Please do listen. I'm going to send you the link. Listen to Ramayan before sleep. Fruits or flowers to your deities. Some chanting of Lord Rama names. Okay? Okay. Have a good rest of the week. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.